All right, Amazon stock is going to be reporting earnings in the next 5 minutes. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen, and we're going to be capturing live Amazon's Q3 quarterly earning report. So I really hope that you can sit back, relax, enjoy this process, especially if you've never experienced this before. One of the things that I want to start off by saying is, again, it's a very volatile time to be trading or investing, especially as a complete beginner. It's probably not recommended for someone with no experience to be trading during this time because, again, with great volatility comes great responsibility. And it's, in my opinion, just best to sit back, relax, watch the market kind of paint its picture for kind of tomorrow, right? We've seen Meta report earnings. They beat expectations, yet they still sell off. Google reported earnings. They beat expectation, yet they still sold off. And it's very unfortunate, but Microsoft reported earnings. It originally gapped up, but it looks like it's given everything that it's gained all the way back down to where it pretty much was right before it reported earnings. So, as of right now, I mean, Tesla's down since it reported earnings. We have Microsoft down since it reported earnings. We have Meta that reported earnings yesterday, down about 4%. And then Amazon. Amazon has already been down, right? Are we going to sell off even more? Or is Amazon going to be where we pivot, right? The market begins to indicate signs of a recovery. We'll see. As of right now, it's not looking too hot for the overall market. It looks like there's a lot of selling pressure. Hopefully, we can begin to see a change. But if not, we're here to take it day by day. So let's go on that 1 minute time frame. What's up? What's up? How are we all doing today? To participate in the live chat, if you guys want to ask any questions or just engage in this live stream, you do have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. Again, click that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. If not, YouTube will not notify you when it is that we go live. So we have about less than 4 minutes left before Amazon reports its Q3 earnings. Okay. Are we all good here? All righty. Market's expectation for Q3. Oh, that's what's going on. I don't have the actual live chat. My bad. And if it's not too much to ask, if you guys can drop a thumbs up, of course, we'd greatly appreciate it. Here we go. Q3, we have market's expectation at the earnings per share of 58 cents, and then the overall revenue expected to be $141.5 billion. It's pretty steep for that revenue. I think that's one of the highest revenue expectations that we've seen. Obviously, the market cap reflects that, right? We're talking about Amazon at a $1.23 trillion market cap. It was previously sitting at a 1.25, so it's lost about, I think is that 20 billion or 200 billion? I don't know. Will it spike? I'm not here to try to pretend like I can predict the future, right? I'm here to watch the market react to this earning report because we all know that, it doesn't even matter if it beats expectation. It's also based off of guidance that comes after the guidance call, right? We know that there's two parts to these earning reports. There's the earnings report and then the earnings call. In my opinion, often enough, the earnings call tends to be more important where they give future guidance and expectation of what's to come for the company. How much is your mentorship program? I just trade live every day, right? So if you want the ability to be able to watch me trade live, and if you want access to the A to Z video lesson library, remember, it's all inclusive. If you want to check out the price, we're running our biggest sale right now, and it's the second link in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. And if you sign up by today, you can watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. So what's going to happen? Green or red? I mean, based off of the previous earning reports, it doesn't even matter if it gaps up, right? Because they all have been selling off shortly after. So we'll see. We'll see if Amazon's a little bit of a different company. They have been talking about a little bit of a slowdown. So hopefully there's none of those logistic issues. Based off of what Meta said, there's some softening because of what's going on overseas due to geopolitical issues, right? With what's going on in Palestine and what is it? Yeah, well, just what's happening overseas, right? Anytime that there's anything like that, there's a lot of uncertainty that's being injected into the market, and advertisers are less encouraged to be aggressive with how much money they spend. So here it goes. We have less than 1 minute left. We have 30 seconds left until the market closes. And again, Amazon is set to report earnings after the market closes. It's actually a good thing for cheaper prices in the market. I agree. I'm all for it, right? I've said it time and time again to our LPP team. It feels very, very good to be cash. You allow the market to sell off. You let it sell off. And once it establishes its support level, you get it at a much cheaper price, right? We all know markets end up recovering anyways. It's simply, can you tolerate the time that it will take for them to recover? Looks like we're seeing some selling pressure right before market close. All right, guys. Let's see which way the market ends up going. Let's get a round of applause. Make sure you drop a thumbs up if you guys haven't done so already. And if you have any questions after this live stream, I hope you know you can always just send me a direct message via Discord or via Instagram, which is all linked in the description. And just so you can see, I have no open position on Amazon. I don't like to trade earnings myself. It's just too risky of a time to be trading, but I love, and there it goes. Looks like we went green. Oh, what the heck? There's some fake outs coming out. This happened yesterday with Meta. Let's see, are we going to go green or are we going to go red? Here we go. Testing. It's 1 o'clock. Market just closed. Let's see it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the live chat. Ooh, 4.4% in the green. What the heck? Now it's dropping. Dude, this is insane. 4.5%, 5% in the green. Let's see if we get a big push on QQQ, right? You have QQQ behind me over here. 3.7%. Dude, it hasn't been holding the past few days, right? They gap up like this, and then they tend to give it all back. What did they report? I don't see it on my side just yet. To be able to move a company like this is insane. I mean, you're talking about $1 trillion company. So it moving 3% in 1 minute. I mean, you're talking about tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars, transactions happening right now, right in front of us. Look at that. From nearly 5% in the green. From 5% in the green, it went break even right now. What's going on? Can we have one, just the one that ends up in the green? I don't have anything on my side. It's not even out yet. I don't see it on my side. I don't see anything being reported just yet. I don't know if. Here it goes, going back in the green, 3.5%. Can we hit 4, 4, 4? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Here it goes, 4.2%, but it dropped, got rejected right back down to that 3% mark. Here it goes, testing again, 4.2%, 4%. Oh, testing for new highs, 125.11. Can we make new highs, hit 5% on the day? There it goes, new highs, 4.5%. There it goes. Oh, EPS way higher than what was expected. Overall revenue came in healthy at $143.1 billion. Very, very healthy. Earnings per share, that's freaking insane. 94 cents versus the expectation of 58 cents. I mean, that's nearly 3 times greater of the previous quarter. And look at that. All the expectations we had before, this is significantly greater. Wow. I mean, this is a great earnings. On the surface, right? This is a great earnings on the surface. Will Amazon ruin it during their earnings call because they share something of poor guidance or expectation? As of right now, it looks unbelievable. 5.4% in the green. It's even helping out the NASDAQ market. Look at that. NASDAQ market is up not a ton. This is crazy to me because Meta sells off and it drags the market down pretty hard, right? Amazon is twice the size of Meta. And Amazon is up a significant amount. It's up 5.4%. yet the influence that it has on NASDAQ is so minute. I mean, even with TQQQ, we're up 0.62%. Wow, that is lame. That's barely any movement. Come on. Like, this is huge. Maybe we're all waiting for that earnings call. Wow. Dialed in as always. Amazon's, I mean, a machine of a company, right? Watch out for potential sign of a resistance. And again, I'm just making you guys aware of this. I don't care what you guys do. What you guys do is not on me, right? And I'm just making you aware. Every previous quarterly earning report, for at least for big tech, has gone in the red. Even Microsoft, everything was good. Microsoft ended in the red a couple of days after. Google reported positive earnings, then it went red during their earnings call. Meta reported positive earnings, way better than what was expected, then went red during their earnings call due to poor guidance. I'm just making you aware. I'm not here to say that Amazon is going to report poor quarterly earnings. I'm just saying there's been a pattern. Amazon, of course, is its own company. Just making you aware of, again, this is a very, very risky time to trade, a very, very risky time to be invested in the market. As again, a lot of volatility being presented. So just making you aware, right, of what has happened in the past before. So Amazon had a huge cloud AWS increase. I love that. And that makes sense as Google really lacked in that area, right? That's really what caused Google to sell off, even though they beat expectation. But Amazon looks like they exceeded expectation for that. So I'm excited to listen in to their earnings call. Can I get a show of hands? How many of you guys in the live chat plan to listen to the earnings call, or how many of you guys in the live chat just are going to wait for my video to come out recapping the earnings call? You guys don't have to. I mean, of course, it's always good for you to learn a little bit more about those earnings call and what is said. They are very, very boring. I'm not gonna lie. Wait for the video. Well, that's why I'm here again, right? Just another reason to subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't done so already, I obviously appreciate you guys taking time and watching my content, and I want to be a value for you. And what better way to be a value for you to do things that you don't want to do, right? So gonna wait to watch the video. I love that for you guys. And there it goes. Amazon pulling on back, right? Our job here is always to look out for the beginner. We've picked up on these patterns. Just these big tech companies have not been able to hold. And look at this. It's already dragging down the NASDAQ market with it. So I'll make sure that I follow up later today. After the earnings call happens, I will have 3 or 5 major bullet points that I will recap of what was said during Amazon's earnings call, right? I'll make sure that I recap it. If it ends up aggressively selling off, I want to make sure I explain why, just kind of like I did with Google and Meta and all that good stuff. And I do it in about a 4 to 5 minute video. So I appreciate you guys' time. I hope that, again, you guys enjoyed this little session. We just experienced one of the most valuable companies that's publicly traded exceed market's expectation. It went up 5% in the green. Again, 5% for $1 trillion market cap. We just saw Amazon make billions of dollars right in front of our eyes. I don't know. To me, this concept is so interesting. And then it gave some of it back, right? I don't know about you guys, but I just, can ask Jeff Bezos just maybe for $1 billion. $1 billion for each one of us, right? Doesn't sound too bad. So appreciate you guys' time. I hope that it earned your thumbs up in this video. Again, I'm going to make sure that I keep you guys up to date with everything that's going on with this market, especially with what's to come for Amazon. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And again, I'd love to invite you to my live trading session tomorrow. It's right at market open. You get to see all of my entries and all of my exits that happen within that live trading session. Again, and if you want to have access to it, it's a one-time payment, lifetime access. We're running our biggest sell right now, and it's the second link in the description down below. We have a handful of LPP traders that tune on in every day. They really enjoy the experience of being able to watch me trade live, but most importantly, hear my thought process behind every trade, every good trade and every bad trade. You get to see both sides, which is very, very valuable for someone that's just getting started. So appreciate your time. I have not taken a trade today. LPP team knows exactly what I'm setting up for. They know exactly what I'm waiting for. And I'm going to make sure that I keep them up to date within the trade ideas. I have no open trade. I'm not going to be surprised if Amazon stock sells off. I've just been let down time and time again for the past three other big tech companies that reported earnings. They just have all been giving it back. So my hope for Amazon is very small, which is again why I'm staying cash. I'm letting the market sell off. And guess what? When market recovers, because markets always end up recovering, I'm going to be there to strike. I'm setting up for one of my biggest trading days in October. I want to see if I can get it done in October. Not too sure if I'm going to be able to make it happen because we just have tomorrow and then we have 1 or 2 trading days next week. So I'm not in a rush. I want to set up properly. I want to give the market the time that it needs for it to sell off. But we all know markets are going to end up recovering, right? There's just a lot of negative selling pressure now, a lot of fear being injected into the market, and everything is causing the market to sell off. We have periods like this. Then we have periods where all the market does is go up. Those are the ones I'm waiting for to strike, right? So very excited for it. Looks like we got a nice push up on QQQ. Why is that? Other than Amazon, I'm going to have to look a little bit more into it. QQQ is pushing up, yet Amazon isn't. It has to be something else. So Ford is dying. I know, it's unfortunate. I know a lot of people don't like Ford, but it's like the last of the few for American-made cars, right? Yeah, it's not necessarily American-made, but American cars. Yeah, sad. There's nothing else I can say about this. It just sucks. But yeah, I wouldn't touch this freaking stock. I mean, it just continues to lose value, and it just dropped another 5%. Yeah, I mean, it sucks for them, right? But we'll just watch from afar. So we got TQQQ up 1% after market hours. We got NASDAQ up 0.39%. I'll keep you guys up to date in the next few hours when it comes down to the Amazon earnings calls. And I'll see you tomorrow at market open for our live session. So Amazon exceeding expectations. Amazon stock in the green right now. Will it hold throughout its earnings call? That's the big question, right? Like always, continue working hard, continue following dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. I hope that we're in a thumbs up. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year